much and welcome to the vlog. Welcome to Siem Reap. This one is going to be about my cost of living here. Just a general roundup of what the average is here for me. So come on, let's go. I'm going to give a budget of really what my costs are at the moment, and they obviously go up and down depending on what you're doing and where you're going, but I'll give the basics of what I spend, of what's, I suppose, the minimum required. You can go above that or below it. Below would be pretty hard, but you can definitely go above it and live really comfortably. I still live really comfortably. I'm not uncomfortable at all. I've got things set up that I could come out here and live and survive on my super, just my super payment. So that makes a huge difference. It helps being retired and having that regularly every fortnight going in there, and then it gives you the freedom to relax and do what you want to do when you get here. All right, so here we go. Oh, that looks rather swish. So that brings me to my first point of accommodation. Now, I pay $100 a month rent. Everything will be in USD, we can convert it later. So 100 USD rent for where I'm staying. You can pay between 100 to 150 in that sort of accommodation, and that's quite comfortable. You know, it's not too far from civilization. It's right in Siem Reap, and it's really comfortable. It has aircon, shower, and you usually end up having a bed and some furniture already there. We just got our own fridge. So that accommodation is $100 USD per month. Ooh, we've got some traffic today. Look at that. I'm looking at now, I've taken notes here because, you know, the old brain power gets used up in other ways. You're looking at about $2.90 to $3 USD a week for fuel for the motorbike. $2.90 will fill it up from quarter full to full. And I mainly drive around in the morning and then I get tuk-tuks later, or I walk. I still try and walk as much as I can because it's better for me. But yeah, transport, fuel for the motorbike, let's round it up to $3 a week. Now this brings me to my food budget, which I allow $500 a month USD. That covers practically everything, doing a little bit of shopping, going out locally and having local food, Khmer food, and then also going out and having some Western food as well. So in general, you can spend anything from $2 to $7 in general for a meal or more, just depends. And if you squeeze that budget a little bit, you may even get a night out to enjoy in the town, say $20, and you're going to have a good night, a really good night, and a sleep in the morning. So yeah, so I go from Khmer to Western food backwards and forwards, and the $500 budget covers it all for me. I don't know what you're going to eat and what your habits are. You might drink more, who knows, but the 500 USD for the month usually is pretty good, and I will have some change left over if you're clever with that, and you can have a night out or extra money to something else. Gone.
Sorry.
That's okay. Thank you. Have a good day. All right, so you get one of these, which is about $1.50 US. You scratch that and you enter that on your phone. I've got Cellcard as my provider, and away you go. I usually buy 2 of these a week, so that's about $3 US a week for phones. So what's that? Oh, There's the maths. $12 for your mobile phone for the month. That's a good deal. And the internet's, look, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. I can use the maps, I get messages, it all works. I can check YouTube, always checking YouTube. So it's good. Imagine that, $12 a month for your phone. That's fantastic. What a great plan. Now for other internet things, I just go to a cafe and you just upload or do anything that you need to there. The internet at the cafes is usually pretty good. So if I'm uploading or doing anything online, I just go to a cafe. Perfect. Get yourself a coffee, so it's easy. So you virtually only just need the phone and the internet plan and calls on that. Now, you'll need to charge your phone. Oh, great segue, Brett. So that brings me to electricity. Oh, that's good. Ice latte, no sugar. Now, the electricity on average is about $50 a month. Electricity and a bit of a water charge in there as well. That's obviously expensive because electricity is expensive everywhere, all around the world, but comparative wise, it's much cheaper than in the West. So that's about $50 a month that we can add to the list there. I'll tally it all up at the end, but that's the cost so far. Alrighty, now that total, what I've just explained, is a total of 674 USD. Now I haven't included my visa cost and the bike cost in there and some other bits and pieces because that was already saved up for and purchased as a one-off purchase, so it's not a weekly thing. I bought them. So this is just the cost of living, what I spend on actually living here. I guess technically the visa does, but that was $295 US. But I'm not going to include that in this. You can add it on if you want and divide it out, but it's best just to have the cost of living. That's the basic cost. So yeah, that's it. So US, I think I get 910 a month, 674. So there's leftover money there to get anything extra, go somewhere, cover any expenses. And I don't have any insurance as such. What I do is I have some money stacked away that I can use for an emergency. That's probably cheaper than paying a lot of money over 60 and heading towards 70 in insurance anyway. They're going to charge a lot. You're going to have big payments for that. So that's basically it in a nutshell. That's what I do and what I spend in that time. And that fluctuates, but that's a basic of what it is. Yeah. A huge thank you for staying towards the end. That's great. Really appreciate it. A huge thank you to everyone that's been subscribing too, both right at the start and right up to perhaps right now. Thank you heaps. Okay, I'll head off from this one and we'll be on to another adventure. Thanks heaps for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Toodles.